Let's send it.
Junky. We got some gusts this morning. Hopefully going to calm down a little bit. Lines look good. Probably got 5 pounds of mud on each boot, but that's all right. Definitely not much for forward movement, but that's okay. I just wanted to get in the air. Haven't flown in a week. Air up here is nice. Towards the ground, had some gusts and a little switchy, not too bad, but made for an interesting launch. It's hard to run when you're worried about slipping in mud, but the surface here isn't too bad with all the sand, you know, that's mixed in. It was wet, but not real slippery, but it stuck to my truck tires, it stuck to my bottoms of my boots. Got plenty of fuel this morning, as long as the winds cooperate. Today was a day I would have loved to be over by the mountains, because we had a heck of a monsoon storm yesterday evening, but checking the apps, the wind was coming over the tops of the mountains pretty wicked. I don't want to be stuck in any of that, so I'm going to stay away from that. stow my brakes. It was kind of like I had to have a corridor to fly in today. So I'm going to stick to that corridor. It's kind of straight ahead from here. Just to stay out of any of that bad air. Yeah, I don't know how much rain we got last night, but it was definitely coming down monsoon style, which is just torrential. Let me get rid of this little oscillation we got here. There we go. It's a brand new baseball field. They just planting grass down there, so I don't think they'll have to water for a while. Seen me fly over this numerous times. Micah Mountain High School. And off to the right, that's parts of Vail, Arizona. The place is growing tremendously in the last few years. That was the only issue on my takeoff, was trying to run when your boots are getting heavier and heavier. It was about 72 degrees when I took off. I think it'll be about 90 or low 90s today. Definitely had some wind today, but it wasn't a very steady wind, you know. I'd love it if it was like a steady 6 miles an hour, but we had, you know, probably gusting everywhere from 4 to 8 miles an hour. Wasn't too bad, within my threshold. Of course, my threshold is also when it gets real bumpy, or when it's not real fun anymore. Then I end my flight. You know, it's like anything in life. Yeah, you can push through it, you can handle it, but I don't know, for me it's not that enjoyable when you're getting bounced around like you're inside of a washing machine. But to each their own. See a few cows out there. They have plenty to, I don't know if you can see at the end of my boot, there's probably like four steer out there. It's open range here. They have, with all this rain, they have plenty to eat and drink. kind of surprised with this, since the start of my flight, it was pretty bouncy down low. But at this altitude, it seems pretty nice. See, the sun didn't even make it up yet. I think sunrise officially wasn't until like 5:56 or 5:50 or something like that. I launched pretty much right at sunrise. Got my strobe light on, so I'm good. Turn here. Woo. Man, that feels nice. Those some muddy boots. Man, I don't want to get in my truck. That's the thing out here. When it's dry, you have dust and all that dust and light powdery dirt. You're tracking into your vehicle, you're tracking into the back of your truck, the front of your truck. It's just, and then it's on your wing bag. And so it seems like after every flight, you don't just throw the stuff in the garage. You gotta clean stuff up, and it's just part of the game. But hey, it's worth it when you can get up in the air like this. Man. That's just me playing around with this throttle. I always try and get like a sweet spot. The Switchy throttle though is a wee bit touchy. That, I believe, is Empire High School. You see in front of us the Catalina Mountains. At least I think that's what they are. So out here is a Walmart, TJ Maxx, and some stores and restaurants. You'll see to that spot to the right of Walmart, that dirt spot like right out there. It's definitely a doable area. The only issue is you got train tracks just past it and power lines running along it. So with like, you know, in the afternoon, it would be no problem. In the morning, you would have to pretty much cut, you know, get in the air and take a turn. And it was always, or also looking up ahead, there's a restaurant out here. It's called Hot Rods. It's kind of cool. They have a restaurant with one side of the inside is all windows, and on the other side is a hot rod auto shop, and they work on cars on hot rods, so you can watch them, you can check out the cool cars, see their progress. But I was looking at that big open field that looks like an old parking lot as a possible LZ at one time, but again, in the afternoon you probably could, but it's kind of tight. It's kind of tight. Someone told me to take a gander at, I guess the other drag strip, the active one that's near the fairgrounds. Possibly see about getting permission in there, but I haven't really flown over it. Let's do a fuel check here. Oh yeah. So there's your Walmart. There's your Walmart in that big open area to the right of it. Definitely doable. I just don't like power lines. They stripped that land probably at least 2 years ago and just nothing's been done with it, so don't know. So here's that Hot Rods restaurant. I think you'd have to take a lawnmower to get the weeds down, but I don't know. Not going to pull out my phone today just because I don't have it tethered, and I've seen a bunch of videos with phones falling 2,000 feet. I don't want to join that club. So there's Hot Rods. Pretty cool place. Sports bar inside, restaurant. Surprised there's not a train going through here, because every time I go up on Old Colossal Cave Road, it seems like there's always trains. Oh, and there comes a train right at me. I spoke too soon. You can see the headlight straight in front of me. I wonder how much air is getting pushed off of that train. It's got to be a little turbulent. I could see flying parallel with it, but I don't know how close I'd want to get to it or straight above it. Hey, look at that. There's an old chunk of an airplane down there. Seems like a weird spot. My buddy Greg doesn't live far from here. He's probably wondering why the heck he's not up in the air. He's usually flying on Thursdays. Today's a Thursday. But like I said, I didn't even know how it was. I didn't know how the field was going to be, how muddy it was going to be, and the air was like doable, but you never know what, you know, do you trust the weatherman? I don't know. There's an RV park over there. Sun is just peeking over the mountains. It's funny, you'd be surprised at how fast it heats everything up. No midday flying for me. Thermals, you can see dust devils all the time, and the thermals just gotta be kicking off. You can watch the the big vultures and stuff flying, and it's just you can just see every thermal they're in, and you see them go up 700 feet in short order. Going through Vail, Arizona. Cut back over this way. Yeah, the wind's blowing. Wind's blowing good. Yeah, I'm not doing much for going into the wind here. Actually smooth going over the top at my elevation. It's actually a short train. Fuel check is good. See how I'm going sideways? It's because of the winds are there today. You can almost see the gusts. You know, all of a sudden I'll take a lean, like right there. Now it straightens out. And there comes another little gust, or a little wave. Let me get you out of the sun here. I was hoping some of this mud would dry up off my boots, but it's not happening. It's funny when you have a house out in the middle of nowhere, you have this nice asphalt driveway and then miles of dirt to get to it. air is, like I said, most of this flight has just been beautiful, buttery air, I guess. I can feel the gusts, but they're smooth. They're not jarring me. It was a little bumpy at lower levels, but sometimes that smooths out as you go through the early morning. But you can see, like here, how I'm moving sideways. I stowed my brakes, so I'm just chilling. Like I said, yeah, we got dumped on yesterday evening, and when the monsoons are when it's pouring, I mean, it is torrential. I mean, that you can't see. You'd have to pull over your car, and out here they have these washes, like the one in front of me is that Pantano wash, but you'll see them just gushing. I mean, you can't go through them. You go through them, they'll take your car and you. People get rescued all the time here for trying to drive through a wash. But, I mean, they just move like a raging river. It's pretty crazy, pretty dangerous. So, I'm getting a little closer to the mountains, and it's getting bumpy, so I'm gonna head back away. Yeah, this area, it seems like now it's getting bumpy again. I think it's just the air coming over those mountains. But I saw it. Boy, it just got some lift there. I saw it on the forecast. That I knew right away I did not want to be near the mountains. Yep, definitely getting bumpy here. Got a chance and let my legs out. It's not too bad right here, but I'm gonna take a little fly past and see how bumpy it is down low. Might just be that time, when things start heating up with the ground and all that moisture from all that rain we've had. And I can see my flags from here. They're blowing quite a bit. Just amazing how everything's so green this year. Last year it was green too, but of course everyone tells me that hasn't been like that. We've had years of drought and everything dried up, but sure looks green. Trying to see what my line would be. I see a little saguaro out there. Don't see saguaros in these here parts. Yeah, I do see that. Whoa, whoa. I just saw the flag switch up like big time. That's not good. Whoa. Big time. Now they're going back. Oh, that's ugly. Winds are definitely not good. See how I was in line, now I'm not. Now I kinda am. It's bumpy down here though. It being a little bumpy and stuff, but what I don't like is when the winds are switching, because then when I line up for my approach, I get everything dialed in, and then all of a sudden it switches up and I'm off again. So we'll see. Might take me more than one line up here. Whoa. Yeah. Kind of let the wind move me around here. I'll get out just in case. There it goes, switching on up again. I got one flag going one way. Okay, good one. Yeah, that one wasn't a regular landing. That wind was switching up on me. I'm glad I'm down. Glad I'm on 2 feet. And hey, I do appreciate you watching. Keep on watching. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe. And we'll give you some more flights. We'll try and keep it in the air as often as we can. Thanks. All right. Had a decent flight today. Hey, let's look at some numbers. I'm trying. Let's see. We were our maximum ground speed got up to 45 miles an hour.
That's of course downwind and it's moving. The current wind is 8 miles an hour. I don't know if you can see up there, up the top of the flags. They are moving. Maybe not 8 right now, but they were. And I only got, I think today got up to 3,600 feet, which isn't high at all. But I got up high enough in case there was an issue. But had a good landing, and it was gusty down low. It was gusty. I was nervous because it was switching. If you saw the flags, I don't know if you could see them from the GoPro, they were switching back and forth, you know, not 45 degrees, but there was quite the movement. And if you're on your approach and coming in and they switch like that, you know, you either have to go with it and do what you can, or you have to go around and try it again. So it was close. It was close to me going around, but it worked out. It worked out good. So again, thanks for watching. Nice seeing you. Or nice seeing me. Whatever. See you on the other side.